Very interesting question. I think before we think about what investors want, let's step back and look at the franchise model in general. I think that model has been hugely disrupted. Most franchise models are moving into JV models, and a lot of brands are thinking about coming into the kingdom themselves. Now, that doesn't mean that the franchise model will go away completely, but the way it is structured will certainly change. So that's something to take into consideration. Now, local brands are something that is definitely on the uprising. If you look at some of the coffee chains, for example, in Saudi Arabia that are up and coming, they're very, very popular, more popular than the international chains. And why is that? It's because they're localizing. They're adapting to the local consumer. So any JV models have to come in and think about what does the local consumer want. So I think there's probably room for both models to stick around. So I think if we asked this question a few years back, we wouldn't be even thinking about customer data. But as you heard my panel earlier today, we were talking about competitiveness in Saudi Arabia retail. And we talked about it's not just about growth. It's also around productivity. It's also around making sure that you are getting the right product to your consumer. So I don't think it's either or. I think it's both. You can't have growth alone, and you cannot not monetize and utilize the consumer data to be able to shape your vision and your strategy to be able to achieve that growth. So both go hand in hand. We like this conference quite a lot because I think it speaks to the current trends that we see in the sector, and what is the sector facing, and it addresses those. And every year it addresses those issues right up the front. I also think that there's a lot of regional presence and a lot of leaders from the retail sector, from the government, from the policymakers that come in and share their views, their vision, their strategies, and there's just a lot of learning there.